ready. Hey, what's up? And welcome back to Cheryl's Network Live. And here we are in the studio with none other than Dr. Stokes. Dr. Stokes, thank you so much for being here.
It's my pleasure. It's always
That's
good
right.
to see you.
The video
Sure.
stopped. It'll come back. Okay, we're also on Facebook, so we've got a video issue here. But Dr. Stokes, thanks so much for joining me.
Well, thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure to see
We've
you.
known each other for a long time.
Seems like 100 years.
Yeah, it does.
Dinosaurs were crossing the street, right?
I don't think so.
Okay.
So now, how long have you been in the dentistry?
I've been in practice of dentistry since 1972. 45 years.
What?
45 years.
Oh my God! You only look like you're 45 years old.
Oh, you need an eye doctor, not a dentist.
Yeah, I do. Okay. So tell us about, now you're located over on Eastern.
My practice is on Eastern, right, Wigwam, 8605 Southeastern. It's
Mhm.
near the 215 freeway and
Mhm.
Eastern. And it's very convenient. Get off the 215, it's a couple of blocks. And if you look out the window of my office, there's Henderson. So it's on the Henderson-Las Vegas border.
And you specialize in some areas of cosmetic dentistry, don't you?
Well, I do feature that, but cosmetic dentistry, let's be honest, is not a recognized specialty of dental practice. We have oral surgery, we have orthodontics, we have pedodontics, but cosmetic dentistry is not a recognized specialty. Although there's some practitioners that do a lot more than others and have been doing it for a longer period of time.
And so, but it's very much a needed thing today, even more so than it was years ago, and I need it as well.
That's true, because as the population gets older,
Mm-hmm.
we become more concerned with the way we look, especially when you have people that are going through lifestyle changes, divorces and
You want to attract that better person.
and really, and then changes in employment, getting laid
Yeah.
off, having to go back out into the job market and compete with younger people that have the bright shiny smiles and they're really built, and those are just the guys, but.
And then
because it becomes an issue. People want to look good, and they get they've done everything for their kids. They've got them in the braces. They got them in everything, and now a lot of times they say, now it's my time. Now it's my turn.
It's my time to spend the money on
myself,
me and
yeah.
look better. Yeah, and I can completely relate to that. And so also, and I'm just going to go back onto Facebook here and see if I can get back on so we can do this live. But
Okay.
Also here we are. Let me see. But you see, now people are doing social media. And so they're in the public eye, just like we are right now.
Sure.
And you want to look better. You want your skin to look better. You want your teeth to look better. You want your smile to be there. And that's where you come in.
Yeah, I just left a business that does skincare and all those injectables and everything. They're packed. People want to look younger. They want to look better.
Botox.
Botox, Juvederm, Restylane, or whatever all these. They have great products coming out. They want to do tummy tucks, cool sculpting, liposuction, all this stuff, and it's all out there.
Yeah,
But
it's out there because we're all very vain.
Well, and this is true, and and a lot of times it's just you think that it's just women. It's not true.
No, it's not.
There are a lot of guys that want to look better. They're like I said, they're back in the job market. They're back on the dating scene. They've, like I said, they've taken care of their family, and they want to really feature that. I have some professional boxers that are patients of mine that I've done cosmetic work for. Usually when they decide to retire because they don't want to get hit and
Their
break.
teeth are knocked out.
But still, I have some professional athletes that do this, and
Celebrities.
it's really remarkable with what we can accomplish in a short amount of time.
So how long does it take to get your teeth all beautiful and white again?
Well, it depends on what the requirements are. Sometimes it's just as simple as if the teeth are in good shape and they're in the right size and they're in the right position, then just a whitening. And a lot of times we'll do that. But if the teeth are chipped or they're broken or they're small, and the smile is understated. That's a nice way to put it. The smile's understated. We want to make it more pronounced. Then we do things like porcelain veneers. And I started doing those in 1984. I've done thousands of them, and I honestly say that some of the cases I did way back in '84 and '85 and '86 are still there.
They still look great.
Sometimes I just saw a young lady that she was 11 years old and she had spaces between her teeth after orthodontics.
Oh.
And her parents were friends of mine, and I said, well, what can you do? So we went and put 6 porcelain veneers on her teeth. And about a month ago, I was down in Fallbrook, California, and Brandy came up to visit my wife and myself, and I swear, it blew me away. Those porcelain veneers, she's 40 years old now, and those porcelain veneers I did when she was 11 are still intact.
Wow.
And I still have the before pictures, and I showed them to her, and we couldn't believe it. I was so excited
my gosh,
that the
that's
work
great.
the work I did, like over 20. Well, what's 11 off of 40? 11
That's a
off
long
of 40,
time,
you know.
30 years.
Yeah, that the
29
work I did
years.
along that back then lasted that long. But of course, she
amazing.
takes care of them, and you know, they might need to be redone at a certain point. As you get older, your gums recede a little bit, but just the technology that we had back then is lasting, and the technology now is even better. We can make the porcelain thinner. We can make it lighter. We can make it more translucent, make it more believable. Yeah, but
So
that's exciting for me. I have a real passion for that. I really like doing
Well,
this.
your smile is you. It's a very important part of everyone is to have a beautiful smile. And so people in so many different industries would be your target audience, I would think.
Well, that's true, but also it's important to say that that a beautiful smile is great. But the first thing we do is assess somebody's health and make sure that the underlying tissues and the gum tissues and the bone tissues and the teeth are actually healthy enough to support cosmetic dentistry. If you don't do that, then you're putting a new coat of paint on a drywall with termites.
Oh, well,
I mean, you don't want to do something like that. No, I'm just serious. You got to make sure that everything's done just right.
Yes,
and I'm kind of like a crazy perfectionist too.
And you are a perfectionist at that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So how do people find you? What's your phone number for your office?
My phone is area code 702-699-9876. The email address is allstar.DDS, like dentist, allstar.DDS at msn.com.
Perfect. So what last message would you want to leave our audience with?
The last message is to let you know that if you'd like to come down and find out what's going on with your particular case, you can come down and sit down with me. I sit down with a patient about 20-30 minutes before we even take an x-ray or do an exam. Before we even have them fill out any kind of papers, we sit down and we make sure that we have a connection, that we have a good doctor-patient relationship, and that if somebody comes in for that, which you're going to be coming into our office, they come in for that first visit. We call it a briefing visit. We sit down and establish our relationship, if that's possible. And once in a great while, it doesn't happen that we don't match up. It's just like dating. Just like dating, you know. You don't marry everybody you date, right? But anyway. But we establish that relationship before we do any treatment, before we even take an x-ray or fill out this or that, to make sure that we are on the same page regarding their care. And we call it a briefing visit. In our office, there's absolutely no cost for that. You just got to make the phone call, ask for a briefing visit, and after that, if we're on target with one another, then we'll do a complete x-rays and exam, evaluation, and then invite the prospective patient to come back to my office and sit down for a calm consultation in my private office, and we decide where we want to go with this.
Perfect.
There's absolutely no requirement to do anything. There's no persuasion. There's no hard sell.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. But of course, you need to have your teeth looked after, and Dr. Stokes is the best in town.
Well, thank you for that.
You're very welcome. So, again, you can see the phone number at the bottom of the screen. And thank you so much for being here, Dr. Stokes.
It's my pleasure. It's always great to see you.
Great to see you as well.
And I look forward to enhancing your smile at some time.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I look forward to it as well.
Okay.
And we will do that. And then you'll all see the change in my smile, and I'll be promoting Dr. Stokes for doing it. So thanks again for joining us. This is Sherial with Sherial's Network Live, where we bring you tips, ideas, and strategies to take your business to the next level. See you next time.